Okay, I got this 1/4-inch drive torque wrench screwdriver set. I don't know how to pronounce that, but let's take a look. Everything's got its own assigned seat in here. You got a magnetic, magnetic tray, so you can throw some, whatever parts you got in here, they're going to stay in your magnetic tray, and this thing will stick to anything metal that you got, so you won't lose any of your screws when you're playing with this. I think this is mainly for scope mounts, gunsmithing, things like that, but there's a lot of specialty tools here too. You got a flathead straight bit screwdrivers for just about every size you could imagine here, and half a dozen Phillips, and some of these I don't even recognize what they do. I have no idea. These look like punches. These don't look like anything that you would use to twist. But you got your security bits here for like elevators and things like that, and a bunch of different size Allen keys, and just a bunch of bits. And you got this T-handled ratchet, so it either locks one way, locks in position, or you can use it as a ratchet, and you just cut this for either way, loosen or tighten. So then you got the main attraction here, which is your torque wrench screwdriver. That's as low as it goes. So we put a bit in here. And when you're turning it, it just doesn't go anymore. So it'll stop turning when you reach whatever torque that you want. So I can't turn that with my hand anymore. Now we're up closer to 10. There's a little display down here, but I just use this red line here on the torque gauge, and clockwise makes it go up. As you can see there, and then counterclockwise brings it down, and it does go way below the 10-pound mark. And once again, that's as low as it goes. All right, so this locks in too. This little collet here locks it in, so when you pull down on this, it spring loads, pushes it out, and there's also a magnet in there. So there's just a little tiny groove around some of the bits, and that keeps it locked in. And other bits, like this, have no such groove. So those just magnetically stay in, and it won't come out. But this doesn't really do much of anything because there's no, ridge there. So that's it. Comes with extension, or comes with a little manual, a little tiny manual, and here's an extension for it. And I guess this can be used on either, this thing or the screwdriver. And you would just throw it on there, and then you just choose a bit, whip it in there. Everything's magnetic. And there's little finger holes so you can get the things out, which is really handy because I hate when they put things in and you can't get them out. But this has a little finger, easy extraction hole. So the case is nice. The foam padding that it comes in is really nice. It's not that sponge foam. It's I don't know if you could see that, but it's two-tone. The top is heavier duty, so you're not gonna elongate this and cause it to fall out. But you got a top anyway, so very happy with it.